Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Please hit that like button as you guys come in. Please hit that like button. Um, I'm going to just give you guys some time to come in, but please hit the like button as you guys come in. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? Please hit that like button as you guys come in. Please hit that like button. Sorry, give me 1 second. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Please hit that like button as you guys come in. How is everyone doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Please hit that like button. So today we have quite a bit to talk about. We have some Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. We do also have the Kandi and Todd situation to talk about. As you guys know, well, let me not assume that you guys know, but some of y'all may not know Kandi and Todd are getting a divorce. And so I will say that there has been more news that has come out regarding Todd and Kandi, and it's not looking good at all. So that would also be something that we are going to talk about today. There is some married to medicine tea as well that we will be talking about. Also, Funky Dineva exposed Tamar Braxton, so we will be talking about that as well. Gosh, where is my voice? We will be talking about that as well. But all I ask is that you please hit that like button as you come in, and also share the live so that other people can know that we are live. Okay, on that note, let's start. So let us start with Mr. Funky Dineva. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay. It looks like you can see my screen. All right, let's go. Sorry, I can't seem to. Okay, 1 second. All right, let's go.
Like that. I don't like that at all because I'm telling you to your damn face, you was a bold-faced, bald-headed, goddamn liar. Okay? That night was never about me. You and Zoe and all the rest of them, y'all was looking for something to eat. Y'all called me and was asking me what was there to eat up in my direction. I said everything.
So, just to give you guys some context, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of months back, um, Funky basically was saying that there was a whole thing where it was Funky's birthday. Funky and Tamar went out, and then Tamar basically said she lost her tooth or whatever, and she woke up in a pool of blood. Nobody knew what happened, what she was talking about, and so a lot of people kind of like blamed Funky, and we're talking about maybe Funky did something to her. So she kept quiet. She didn't say anything to clear things up. With Funky, said absolutely nothing. Just kept a hush hush. And so now Funky is basically clearing the air and letting us know what the heck happened.
Up my way clothes. I was like, we could always go to Roof Chris. Y'all said, fuck it. Meet me at Roof Chris. I met y'all at Roof Chris. You and Zoe. In comes walking Mendecees and his homeboy. Okay. Now, this is the third time that me and you have been hanging out, and out of nowhere, here comes Mendecees.
Now, for those of you who may not know Mendices, Mendices is Yandy's husband. Yandy is from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And so that is Yandy's husband. So I just don't understand why somebody's husband is coming to meet you in the club. It's not even with his friends, it's just him. That is very odd. It's given suspicious. Now, I'm just going to say allegedly because this is what Funky is saying. I was not there to verify whether or not this was really what was happening.
Okay. Now you can make of that whatever the hell you want to make of it. Okay. I was tired. I wanted to go home. Y'all said we going over here to Sauce in Buckhead. Meet us at Sauce. I said, y'all, I really don't want to go. I drive my car over to Sauce. By the time I get to Sauce, Zoe calls and says, Tamar said, just leave your car at her house and we gonna go to V12.
Okay. So it's honestly sounding, everything is now coming together because a lot of the things just felt like there were so many gaps. It felt like there were so many gaps. We didn't know what really happened. How can you just wake up in a pool of blood? You don't know who you went with, who you came with. It was very, very suspicious. So, yeah, I will say that was very, very odd.
I didn't even want to go. You didn't throw me no party, love. Why are you doing this? Why is it so important for you to create this narrative like you were doing something for a friend and a friend did you so wrong?
Ooh, that is interesting tea. So, because the way it was phrased by Tamar, it seemed like Tamar was the one that threw Funky a birthday party, and it kind of felt like, ooh, I was doing something nice for my friend. I was doing, so I decided to have a throw him a birthday party, but then let Funky tell it. It definitely doesn't sound like that's really what happened. Who do you believe?
Okay. So now you and Mendecees sneaking and dealing around. Mendecees was behind us at the V12. Okay. He just didn't want to walk in or they had arranged it because he didn't want to be caught up all in the mix. If you were throwing Quentin a party, Tamar, the sign would have said Quentin. The sign.
What? The sign didn't even say Quentin. Not the sign, not even saying Quentin. That is crazy to me. It's like, why is the sign not saying Quentin? If it's actually meant to be for him, that is so weird. So, what did the sign say? I guess I'm going to have to wait. Let's see what it says.
Would have said Funky Dineva on it. Here is what the situation is, my love. For whatever reason, you being Tamar Braxton that you are, you like running to the internet and stirring up mess.
I'm gonna pause it on that because I feel like there is some truth to that. She does like to run to the internet. Even that sounds like something Tony has said. Tony has said she likes all sorts of attention, as long it doesn't matter if it's positive or if it's not positive. She loves the attention.
and confusion and drama. It's what you like. Real world where anybody busts out the front of their damn mouth and then start talking about they woke up in a pool of blood and they almost died. I did not play it in this interview, but at the time in which you went to the internet, you said you woke up in a pool of blood and almost died. In this interview with L'Oreal, you mentioned that you were home with David or somebody, and they said we need to call the ambulance, and you were like, no, we're not calling no ambulance.
So, if everything was on the up and up, why wouldn't you call the ambulance? I just don't understand.
Which suggests to me that you did not almost die. Okay. But now, since you want to be like this, let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendecees had in front of me. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendecees had in front of me. Okay. All of that, you at the music video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up. I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all. So since you were throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got?
You see, because remember, when we covered this, we talked about how it felt like the words that were used, it felt like Funky knew more than he was telling. And Funky said, I didn't go upstairs, which made the impression that other people or someone else did. And I remember I was talking about it then, but it just seemed like I was being extremely particular. But you see now, that is exactly what Funky is clearing up, essentially.
Back to her house? Because after her and Mendecees got through kissing in the back of that goddamn.
Ooh, not kissing. Not kissing. Mm-mm-mm. Absolutely not. Not. Why would you be kissing a married man? Allegedly, if that is true. If that is true, why are you kissing a married man?
Car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. Allegedly. Okay. But I don't know. You lot, let me know if you guys believe it. Let me know if you believe it. I would say allegedly, but let me know if you truly believe it. Someone says, I believe Funky. Tawanda did say she likes to steal men. Mm-mm. She definitely said that. She definitely said that. Oof. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. The plot freaking thickens. Hey, Bashan, good evening. Yes, I've had a good day. I hope you have as well. I hope you have as well. Um, but yeah, so it definitely does sound like there's allegedly something going on between Tamar and Mendecees. So could what Tawanda said be true, that she loves to mess with the married men? Like, what would be the appeal of messing with the married man? Like, that is just disgusting to me.
Okay. And the shit made me damn uncomfortable.
Especially because everyone knows Yandy, right? Everyone knows that they are married. Even if Mendices want to act single, everyone knows that Yandy is still a married woman. Yandi is still wants her marriage. Yandi is always like writing for her man publicly.
Okay. Now, if anybody know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth, it's Mendecees and his best friend.
Ooh. Could it be Mendices and the best friend? Or could it be Yandi? Was it that did Yandi pull up? This is my question. Did Yandi pull up to square up?
Because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. I don't like that. I,
Ew. You said because they were the ones that that is crazy. Cray, cray, cray. Badger says, yes, I had a good day. Just put down my crochet to join you all. Ah, that is so sweet. What are you crocheting? Let us know what you are crocheting. But yeah, do you guys really believe that? Do you guys really believe that Tamar it was dealing or is dealing with Mendecees, knowing fully well that man is married, honey? What do you guys think? Do you believe Funky? Honestly, I'm more inclined to believe Funky. I personally don't think Funky has a reason to lie. I don't think that Funky would just come out there and lie. He could have just left it and said absolutely nothing, but I don't think he is lying. Of course, I would not want a friend like this that when we fall out, they would decide to tell all my business. But at the same time, I also understand feeling like, okay, my friend does not give a dang about me. My friend doesn't care that the world and the people are dragging me, you know, and making it seem like I did something to my friend, and my friend said nothing, right? So I also understand Funky in the situation. I wouldn't react the way he has, because I'm just not in the business of telling people's business. But at the same time, yeah, I will not be doing all of that. But I also understand Funky's perspective. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I kind of get that as well. Imagine said not the teeth. Mm-mm. It's like, how do you wake up with no teeth or, with your teeth yanked? Of course, you were maybe probably popped in the mouth or something. You're doing a bubble star square. I've made some other squares. Gonna join them up, making a blanket for my grandson. Oh, that is wonderful. I'm sure he'll love that. Is that like a Christmas gift or just like something you're making for him? Okay, so let's see what the comments are saying. So it was Yandy that beat her up and knocked her teeth out. I guess so. You gotta be bold to creep around someone who spills tea for a living. This is the truth. This is the truth. Is like, how how are you going to be so bold to be around someone like Funky Dineva or even like maybe back in the day Wendy Williams? It's like there is no way I'm going to be around these people and assume that they would not expose my tea. I know it's only a matter of time before they say something and expose me. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not doing nothing questionable around them. I'm not saying nothing questionable around them. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Yandy is gonna say she sets the whole affair up. Just watch. That is so funny. Yandy better not say nothing. Besides, I think everybody's more quiet now about Mendecees because everyone knows, she already admitted, Yandy admitted to an emotional affair anyway with the guy in London. So yeah, not surprised. Someone said I believe every word he said. That's too specific. Yep, I agree as well. I definitely believe everything that was said by Funky. Why is this being brought up all over again? Just say you miss your friend and you're looking for views and likes at the same time. Someone said she must have said something about him recently because he said she got one more time and he'd go and tell it. This is the thing. People need to stop giving people like Funky any opportunity to say nothing. No opportunity. This man done told you in the past that you have one more time to say something before he's going to go off. And then you decided to use that opportunity to say something. It's like, what are we doing? Really? But yeah. And this is not the first time Kay, Michelle, and the brat exposed she was messing with a married man years ago and got whooped on the elevator by the wife. Oh my gosh. I better bring that alleged banner up because I don't want no smoke. That is alleged. I'm just reading in my comments. No, well, it's not even my comments. I can't even take credit for it. It's comma on or it's on site's comments that I'm reading. This person said, allegedly, it's not the first time K. Michelle and the brats exposed her she was messing with a married man years ago and got whooped on the elevator by the wife. It's like, honey, if this is true, why are you messing with married men? Close your legs to married men, in the words of Nene Leaks. Like, I don't really understand what the hype of about married men is. Like, I would never understand it. I don't even want to understand it. But it's like, girl, what are you doing? And so publicly like that. I didn't even see the episode until recently, but please do note there are several untrue statements that was made, and I'm waiting for one more untrue statement so I can sue for the basement studio and more. Oh, who is this? Who is this? I don't know who that is, so I'm not even going to go into it. Um, let's go. Who got some dang popcorn? I got wine. Okay. All I can think of is that short film that they did. They seemed way too cozy to be acting. Mm-mm-mm. It was a little suspicious. And also, I think for me, what I found suspicious was Mendecees is not a video vixen. For goodness sakes, I don't know what they call the men, but Mendecees is not a video vixen. So I was kind of shocked. Like, why Mendecees? That was the thing. I didn't even watch the video. I just thought, why Mendecees? She started it, so let him finish it. I believe Funky, he should be allowed to clear his name and speak his truth. Someone said Tamar is very calculated. Something tells me she wanted Funky Geneva to know about the affair. That's why everywhere she went, she made to invite a tea blogger. That's what, why Mendices popped up. He didn't even know he was being used. Trust me, she knew what she was doing. And when you didn't spill her tea fast enough, she provoked you so you could spill it. Come on, everywhere you are. Just happens to be as well. Three in the Uber and she's on his lap kissing. She wanted you to get this out. You just weren't moving fast enough for her. I'm not gonna lie, that person has a very interesting take, and I think it is very, very I don't understand. Yeah, but that person has a very, very interesting take to me. But I don't understand the way Tamar loves attention. I hope that that is not what she is doing, or that's not what she did, because I'm like that loving attention to that point is definitely very, very concerning. Very, very, very concerning, to be completely honest. I will say that. So yeah, um absolutely. Okay, let me see what the comments are saying. I'm not keen on Funky Deniva. It seems a bit Betty on some of his videos that I have watched. Yes, I completely get what you mean. Like, I don't really watch him unless there is like something like this, that it comes across my timeline and I want to react to it. But yeah, I don't really watch him. I think for me, like, I don't, everyone has their own style, but yeah, just not for me. Um, Married men equals up, not for me. I completely agree. I'm just like, mm-mm. Married men, not for me. Especially it's like, now I understand sometimes you don't be knowing they're married, right? And then you start talking to them, or they start talking to you, and then you eventually find out that they are married. Then of course you leave them alone, right? But in this case, everyone in Atlanta, or most people in Atlanta, know that Yandy and Mendices are married. They've been married, you know that Yandy held him down. It's like everyone knows that. So I just don't think messing with her husband is the right way to go. Bajan says, me personally, I think he no longer wants Yandy. When Yandy told not even talk to Mendices about having a baby for her cousin. Yes, I get that. I feel like Yandy has done some crazy ish, which is like you want to give your you want is it to give her was it she was trying to give her egg away to her cousin or something. And I'm just like, honey, if you're going to do that, I understand it's your body, but that's also your husband. And I can understand him feeling like some type of way, like, wow, that's a part of you, and there is going to be in our family, but it's not going to be our child. And so I feel like Yandy probably in the marriage made a lot of decisions by herself and was not really thinking about Mendices. Now, on the one hand, I understand that how that can happen if you've had to be the one making decisions and you've had to be the one to hold your man down whilst he was in prison. And so even though when he does come back out, things may be different. You may not already get into that sense of like, I don't know how to explain it, but things may already be different. Um Bajan says, but are they married? Sure, she admitted that they weren't. I'm going to have to investigate. So, Bajan, they're not married officially as such, not by paper. But I guess in the eyes of God, she's going to argue that they are married because they've done the. I think they did was it the wedding where it was in front of like a minister or something like that? But of course, she did not sign no paperwork with him because of course she is not trying to get into any sort of financial issue with him or no financial consequences for her marriage. So in a way, she's chosen to be smart about it. But I can also understand how someone else can feel some type of way about it. Ooh, oh my gosh. I was about to take this med and I see that it is expired this it's expiring this month. It should be okay, right? It doesn't say the dates, it just says December 2025. Does that mean I can take it in December 2025? Or I have to not take it in December 2025? You guys let me know. But yeah, I just thought that was a little tricky. But yeah, Bajan, they're not officially married. I think that they are yeah, they're not officially married like on paper, but they are married in terms of like on a social level. And if you think about like, having maybe a minister at your wedding, even if it's not necessarily recognized, it's like doing a traditional wedding in certain areas that is not necessarily legally recognized by the state, but then traditionally in that community, it is recognized. So it's kind of something like that with Yandi. But yeah, Yandy did not, according as far as I know, Yandy did not file any paperwork. Okay. On that note, let's move on to the next thing to talk about. So let's talk about. I think since we're on, let's move on to some Potomac first. Should we do Potomac first? Yeah, let's do Potomac first. And then let's do Potomac first, and we'll do some Todd and okay, guys. Angel and Kiana are the gifts that keep on giving. Like, oh, Bajan says, does it say best before? It says expiry. So EXP is what it says. EXP, then it says December 2025. Okay, so Kiana and Angel are the gifts that keep on giving. It's just like, girl, it is so annoying. Like, they are so annoying because I'm like, they don't come across as likable. And you know how normally sometimes when you have a duo, right? One person at least comes across as likable. The other person then um comes across as, maybe potentially not fully likable, right? One person is likable, the other isn't. This one, both of them are not likable. And it's so shocking and annoying because I just don't understand how both of you can really be so unlikable. It's so weird to me. Absolutely bananas.
Y-
But let's listen.
yeah, mad beefs.
Oh,
Yeah, mad beefs. I don't know if you just heard me. I just said that. I thought that was like, it's one of those cheap things. It's a microaggression. It's something that I think that is used like I want to fight you, or I'm aggressive, or it's like, girl, you've heard this 5 times today, but when Kay said it, now it's so scary. Get out of here, please. Um,
but Kate, I'm not being funny, but you do come across a bit aggressive. Like, I actually think, you guys know I always talk about how Kay is a pretty girl, all of that. I just wish that she was softer in her approach this season. The energy she is given is very much given it's very much given aggressive, it's very much given intense. And so, yes, I personally believe that she is being aggressive in this season. Like, I don't know how to tell you. I understand you may not like the word, but the way you come across, especially at that event, Giselle's event, where she kept saying, so where's Theo or Thema? Where's Thema? Like, girl, why are you on 1,000 and ain't nobody shouting like that? So, yes, it does come across a bit aggressive, to be completely honest. I don't think that has anything to do with the color of your skin or anything. It is just, we should be able to call things out if that is what it is. Right? I understand people's displeasure with saying the word aggressive for obvious reasons. I understand the history behind it. But at the same time, what do we say when you are coming across as that? I don't think Stacey has done anything. I don't think Stacey has done anything that should be enough for the energy that Kay gives her. If it was like Stacey had, you know, stolen her man, called her a bitch, called her HOE, um, HOE, called her, I don't know, something serious, I would be like, okay, I get it. But she hasn't done any of those things. So that's why it's so confusing and so annoying that Kay seems to always have that much energy for Stacy. It doesn't make any sense. And that's why people are calling you aggressive, honey. Like, that's just the reality of the situation. Bajan says, I can still take my medication, but not after December 2025. Therefore, fantastic. Thank you so much. Luckily, I think there's only probably, let me see how many is left. Ooh, I'm not going to finish it between now and then, but there's like still a good 20 capsules left. So, yeah, but at least I can take it this month and forget all about it. Guys, Bajan says Potomac is draining now. Ashy, Giselle, Filter, and Kay need to go. Guys, are you there? The devil is a liar. If you guys if you guys can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. Like my Wi-Fi completely dropped. I did not know what happened. Everything just went blank. And so I had to come back out, restart it, come back into the app, come out of the app, go back in. But yeah, please let me know if you guys can hear me now. Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I don't even know what happened. It just completely dropped. Uh, oh my God. This is just the worst thing ever. Ugh. So I can see, can't hear anything. So can you guys still not hear anything or what's going on? Oh, goodness me. I guess maybe the network really is like it's a no. Oh, oh my God. This is so annoying. Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. I don't know what is going on. It's not coming through. Okay, 1. I see one person says 1. We can hear. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. I was this close to just being like, let me just shut the whole live down and let's forget about it because I don't know what has happened. So I'm just gonna give people some seconds to come back in. I I don't know how we're going to let the people know we are live. Tommy, could you please repost the live or something and let people know that we're back on live, that we had technical difficulties. Guys, I'm so sorry to those who have just come back in. Sorry, I dropped off my network. My Wi Fi completely shut down. And so I had to like restart it and come back into the app. Sorry, I didn't get any heads up at all. It just completely shattered everything. So sorry about that, everyone. We're gonna try getting back on track now, but please hit that like button and share the live so that other people can know that we are back. I know I went abruptly just so that other people can know that we are back. Okay, let's go back. So I know we were talking, I don't know how much you guys heard, but we were talking about Angel and Kiana. And I feel like Kiana and Angel, I don't know, for some reason they feel like they're innocent in the chaos that they created. It's like the reason people don't like you or the people are not really connecting with you is because of what you have shown us, you know? So I just feel like Kay feeling like people are calling her aggressive and that there's microaggression is just nonsense. Bajan says still nothing here. Oh wow, so you can't hear me. Are you able to and I don't even know what to say. Are you able to come out the live and come back in? Tommy, can you please write to her in the chat and ask her to come out the live and come back in just in case it's like it needs to refresh on her end. Ugh, I hate technical difficulties. It kind of throws me off a lot because I'm just like I just feel like most times I'm just trying to think like what should I be doing because you know it's not really acting right. But yeah, sorry guys for the tardiness. I'm not sure. It's beyond our it's out of our hands actually. It's just I think it's the app that we are using tonight. Um or the internet. I'm not really sure which one, but or I think a combination of both. Um okay. I think that Honestly, I'm not even sure what to do with this live. Um, Tommy, should we create a new live and have people rejoin that one? Because I don't know. It sounds like people can't hear, but you're the only one that can hear. And I'm not sure what's going on with that.